Okay guys, I want to start this video up here so that we can see. We obviously two coated the kicks, the plates underneath. We soaked this guy. We did 2 coats of stain, 3 in some places. All the valleys are done. Basically what I do is I go through and we obviously pressure washed them, and then and this is just what's been blown on the house since we've been here this week. Yeah, so they're always going to be a little funky, but we pressure wash them, and then I use a heavy-duty carbon 3 Rust-Oleum metal primer that I spray out of a can first, because that just really puts an adhesion on it, because these things are tough. I mean, they're so worn and torn up over the years, but the color came out really close. Like some areas you can't even tell. And this was a chestnut, obviously down there as well. We did that plate. It wasn't done prior, as we did under there as well. You can probably see it. We did that plate as well. That one wasn't done either. When the house was built, we did them. All of our edges up behind all the antenna and stuff. Here's where it gets interesting though. On this plywood, plywood's always interesting when it comes to stain. But I tried, it looks like somebody stained it by hand. So we tried, let me get out. There we go. So we tried to go through and, the camera probably makes it look weirder than it is, but we tried to go through and combat some of the roller marks that were originally done. It looks pretty good though. Yeah, I mean, we're really happy. I'm sure you guys will be as well. Valleys. See how good that color came in? Came in nice. I like this product. We definitely used enough of it. Yeah, and as soon as we paint anything, we get the wind blowing dirt through here, but I mean, that's kind of a given on valleys, no matter what we do. I'm gonna climb off your roof here. Gutters, we can do the tops. All this stuff triple coated, everything else double. Sun under here really kind of hits hard in there. That's why we hit it so right in here. That's why we hit it so many times. Nothing on the deck, obviously. Some of it's still wet. We're going through doing touch-ups and stuff today. This camera doesn't do it justice. All the trim back on, all the lights back on, all of the gutters are done twice, everything back in place. Look how nice that door looks. So you know, you can tell the original or the last job, there were some brush marks in there, so we tried to kind of soak those out a little bit. It's kind of inherent in staining, so it kind of is what it is. I went ahead and we did this piece of conduit. We painted that the gutter color, so that hides in a little bit. And then we also did obviously painted the electrical box the gutter color as well. This came out really nice over here. It's just, I know, I'm sorry, the camera doesn't always do the justice it needs to do. We double and triple coated the trim because it was pretty bad. I think that's the only thing that I would do differently, is that I would, the fascia only, I would maybe next year, I would just run a quick run of the stuff with a brush on just the fascia again, because it seems like no matter what we did, that was the one that came out. It just kept coming back out and back out. Looks really good. Still drying though. See, there were some original black marks from the stain drying, like in here, that we tried to get rid of. You probably can't see, and when you back up you don't notice it anyway, but it was very hard for us. We were trying to get rid of it to the best of our ability, but you can only do what you can do. Covering stain over stain doesn't exactly make it easier. And then look at that. That one came out really nice. How bad that was prior. That one came out really nice. Scraped, sanded. Little wood conditioner that you keep on the truck. The railings came out really good too. Again, railings were 3 coats, because those take a beating, so we try to soak them pretty good. All the gutters are done, upsides, backsides, everything. All the lights back on, all the blinds back on as well. This obviously was not us, but not complaining. Underneath, gutters done underneath as well. You know, we shot, I shot all the beams, I mean, that you can see back. I obviously didn't do those, but everything else, I kind of got in and shot them. Everything underneath, also double coated. Here's some of these beams. Look at that. There we go. Yeah, I think the only thing would be the fascia. Most of it I think is probably pretty good, but I think just the fascia, just a little bit of the fascia would be a, kind of go back and touch some of it, maybe in a year or two. It would definitely help the longevity, because the siding and the fascia we hit really heavy, and the siding pretty much didn't take, it wouldn't take more than 2 coats anyway, but the actual fascia, I mean, we did 2 coats and we're like, you know, this could go a third. All the valleys, I don't know if you can see that one, but all the valleys are done on the house. As we go around, all the eaves. This here was an interesting side as well. They're just kicking the rocks back up. Because it had, whoever did this last, they rolled all that. So we tried to combat that a little bit too, but you know, I think it came out really good. Big shiny soaked stain house. So you can kind of see in there a little bit. But also some of it's drying and it takes a little bit to cure. We move quick, there's 4 of us. So all the little hoses hook back up to the gutters. Undersides of everything. All your paint and stain that's left over is in the back. Obviously. We made sure to even get in areas like this for the stain as best we could. And I think with that, that's pretty much a wrap. And we thank you guys very much. I'll go ahead and send an invoice over with this as well. And yeah, we'll go from there. I'll send a couple pictures today too. Thank you guys. Have a good day.